Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Zingara. I'm the host to All Exotic Tarot and Divination. Basically, today I'd like to talk to you about ethical practices when being a professional or non professional reader or reading for other people and even reading for yourself. Okay? There's different people that have different ethical practices and moral reasons for doing something. Before you follow them, I want you to really think about it, and I'm going to bring up some points. And just because I tell you something, you don't have to believe it. I want you to go out and find out for yourself. Do the research. Talk to other diviners and people, readers, and things like that. Ask them why they came to the conclusions they did for their ethical decisions for their practice. Okay. One of the hip popular trends right now is I don't read for third party things. Okay? I don't want to read about what a certain person is thinking about. Well, I'm not sure how you reach that conclusion. Let me give you a situation. What do you do if there is a couple, right? And say like the guy got flipped out crazy on cocaine and alcohol, just the right chemical combination was enough that he was so far gone with the liquor, the alcohol, and the chemicals that he wasn't himself. All right? And basically, he ends up hitting his significant other. And these people have been married for 10 years. Okay? Wouldn't you want to find out whether that man's going to hit that woman again? Or was this a one-time thing? And that he is truly sorry. And that it's not going to happen again. As long as he doesn't take those chemicals. How can you not find that out for your client that's in that situation? Alright? When it comes to ethics, you must consider all the variables. Okay? You can't just say, I'm not going to read about third parties. Here's a less drastic situation that is totally ethical. Say like someone's pursuing a career. Their boss is kind of a cold fish and hard to read. And this person keeps working and working and working. He feels like that he's working the candle, burning it at both ends. It doesn't seem to matter. Whenever he does or she does, the boss doesn't take notice. Don't you think it's ethically correct to ask to see if the boss is just that personality type that doesn't care, doesn't value human input and things like that? Or should that person spend their whole life working at a career for a person who's never going to appreciate what they do? How ethical is it not to read for that third party? See what that third party's thinking. All right. Another thing that people don't like to read about is health situations. By all means, do not diagnose people with your tarot cards. But if a person has a choice of multiple doctors and multiple paths of healthcare, don't you think it's ethical to help them? To let them know what would happen if they did this, what would happen if they do that? Is my doctor the best doctor for me? Does he really care about me, or is he in it for the money? He's just going to treat me as a guinea pig? Or is he going to actually give me good medical assistance where I'm going to get healthy? Is it unethical to find out, am I going to recover from this health condition? How could you not want to answer something for that for somebody? And if you get a negative answer, right, which you're probably afraid to tell these people, and the proper question to ask for them, and you can help your. It's totally ethical to help your client phrase sensible questions in a precise manner in which they can get definite answers. You can't let them ask, hey, am I going to die from this condition? All right? It doesn't leave any space for time. What if it's cancer and they beat it and they live 30 years and then they get it when they're 90 and they die from it? So you need to help them ask concise questions. Most people, especially in this day and age, will ask a question that's like yes or no for an answer. That is a waste of time, almost. In my readings, there is a point where there is yes and no session. You know what I'm saying? But I can open up a whole nother spread, a whole nother reading, a whole nother method of reading. Okay? But helping people with their health issues and asking questions correctly. Back to the topic that I was talking about, the correct question would be, at this present moment, doing this present treatment with this present doctor, am I going to come out with a favorable health outcome? That is a good question to ask a diviner. That's the type of coaching that you need to do with your clients. Determine what they're trying to get the answer to and help them ask them. You're the professional. You're the one that should be working with your oracles every day. You're supposed to help them and guide them. It's like a music teacher who doesn't teach the names of the notes. They can kind of learn by ear, but do you think a person is going to get more educated if they know the actual notes and they can go read another piece of music? Don't you think their musical expression and their musical aptitude and the ability to pick up and make better decisions on music better if they know what the names of the notes are instead of learning by ear? So it's the same way. So I'm not saying that you have to totally coach your clients, but try to see what you're trying to get at. That's the ethical thing to do. All right? You people are charged by the minute. How dare you? You're a crook. It's that simple. You're a crook. You should charge by the issue. If somebody wants a cheap question, charge by the question. Just because you throw 9 cards down and you end up opening up a can of worms of more questions and you leave that poor person there because they don't have the time to pay you for you to get around to giving them the solution. How dare you? How dare you, sir? If you're a diviner, the greatest joy is helping people. Okay? That's ethically what you should be shooting for. Don't do this for entertainment. Divination, tarot cards, this isn't fun and games. This is people's lives. When you treat it as fun and games, you discredit the people that create tarot cards. You discredit the people that use tarot cards. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's not fun and games. It's not Saturday night entertainment. You're asking the spirit world, you're asking the divine, the creator, for answers. Okay? So take that into ethical consideration. It's a serious thing that you're doing. If you're not treating it seriously, maybe this isn't the hobby for you, because it's not a hobby. You know, it's a calling. But God gave you the ability to help people with these gifts, and your ancestors and your spiritual core and your deities and everything are helping you out. For God's sakes, act in an ethical fashion. You know? Trying to think of another ethical thing. You know what? That's it for today. This is probably going to be a multi episode podcast kind of YouTube video thing. All right, so I like to end this thing with some thoughts. Is basically God has given you so much. You have such a depth for spirituality, you've got no idea. Basically, life composes of a mental aspect and a physical aspect. And if you want complete happiness in your life, you got to include a spiritual aspect. There's balance. You are so much more than you believe you are. You have the spark of God within you. Every person does. Listen to that spark. Turn to your better nature. All right, everybody. You can like it or dislike this video. Please subscribe. That gives me encouragement to do more of these videos. Share them or what have you with the people that you feel that could use the help or the lecture. I'm sorry to be preachy on some of these videos. I'm very passionate about the art of divination, and I hope that to find people on the internet that are also passionate about divination. I have a great peer group within my own city, but I'd like to have a nice peer group among the world because I'm a citizen of the world. So thank you again. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Eshe.